So here we're going to go ahead and add a order pizza method. Class pizza. Now let's start with just public void order pizza. And then what we need to do is we need to create the pizza for each of the pizzas that we have currently want. So in order to do that, we have to create a pizza object first. So we go ahead and add a class, and we call it pizza. So this pizza class is going to be responsible for doing some things such as making, baking, preparing, and things like that. So here's our pizza class that has these methods: to prepare, to bake, to cut, and to box the pizza. So our pizza store now can instantiate this object, obviously. So pizza, and we only have one. Call it, we're a Greek restaurant place right now, so we have a Greek pizza equals new pizza. And now we can say Greek pizza prepare, Greek pizza bake, Greek pizza box, and we even have a cut, I believe. Now let's also say, just for some things that we have specified, let's say Greek pizza, because there's a lot of cheese on it, we have to cook it at 450 degrees. So temperature has to be 450 for Greek pizza, and since it's Greek, we cut it in squares. So you get the idea. So these right here will specify some logic on how this pizza is going to be made. So we can build this so far to say that the builds, already built it, and we can go ahead and create like a little user interface for our console application in our program, and I'll go ahead and do that. So just to have an entry-level intro application, I created a very simple console application here that will retrieve our data from our data access layer, loop through this plate here, and let us choose which pizza we want to order. So when we run this, we basically have a choice. Now we want to get Greek pizza, and it doesn't really do anything, it just kind of runs our application. So to go through what the application does for now, it's basically it retrieves our data from the database, which is our pizzas, currently only one, loops through here and displays each of our pizzas here for our selection. Once we select it, we instantiate our pizza store object here, and we call the method on it, which is order pizza. So that would run. We would go here, we would instantiate our pizza object, and then we would prepare a pizza. In our pizza class here, we know that this one would have to bake at 450 degrees and have to cut it in squares. So that's perfect. You know, not much to do here. But what happens when requirements change? So the business decided, okay, we're not going to be a Greek restaurant anymore only, we're also going to go ahead and just start making different types of pizzas. We're going to call it a pizza world, and we want to go ahead and add another pizza to our system. So in our pizza access here, they add Italian, and they say, well, let's go ahead and add just a plain cheese for the kids too. So now we have 3 different pizzas that are just came into our system, and our program should be able to display them. If you run it, here they are, Greek, Italian, cheese, and we can select each one. So now if I select 2, what's going to be happening is in my pizza store I'm still going to be instantiating pizza, Greek pizza, because I hard-coded it because I only had a Greek pizza before. So I'll have to change this to allow me to instantiate the other objects for the 2 new pizzas. So what I'll need to do, I'll need to go ahead and add 2 new objects, or 2 new classes. One for cheese pizza, another one for Italian pizza. So here we go, have cheese and Italian pizza. And pizza, but now since we have these, we also need the Greek pizza, right? Because Greek pizza. So Greek pizza, Italian pizza, and just a pizza. So you're like, what should I do here? Delete this pizza object completely. It's one of the options, and just have a pizza store instantiate each of these without even going through pizza object. I mean, that would be the worst design thing to do, right? Just say, don't worry about a pizza class, let just each of the pizzas do its own thing. Doesn't matter, they're all pizzas. All of them are pizzas. You know, all of them have to be. So then what we would do is they wouldn't share anything between them, you know, although they're all pizzas. If we don't have this common class, all of the logic would have to be copied for each one. They couldn't have anything in common without this inheritance. This is where just the basic inheritance goes in place. So without the inheritance, what we would have to do, we couldn't really, you know, inherit from this pizza class. We would have to just instantiate in our pizza store directly each one of these classes. Let's try it, why not? Let's see how that would look. So we need to create appropriate object for each of the new pizza. So I just discovered